Okay. We'll put this in the fridge. See, guys, I cook also. This is stir fry. This is chicken stir fry. It's got celery in it, carrots, chicken, potatoes, small elbows, noodles. This is the remainder, or this is a hot dog, but this is the remainder of my breaded fried chicken I made. I actually had 3 dishes of this. This is the last one. The most of it I put tomato sauce on the breaded chicken, and I put Swiss cheese over the tomato sauce. And these are chicken breasts, by the way. I use Italian seasoning breadcrumbs, and I mix Parmesan cheese in with breadcrumbs. And first, I'm going to have to do a video on that, but what I do is I dip the uncooked chicken breast in like an egg batter. Then I dip that in flour. Then I dip it again in egg batter, and then I dip it in breadcrumbs, and I fry it. So yes, I can also cook bread, pies, cakes. I cook too, guys. I got a mouthful of chicken, guys. Hold on a minute. I thought of this 2 days ago. People have lost respect for each other because they're drowned in selfishness, greed, and hate. They completely forgot about having common sense. You know, it's like I told you guys several videos back. Look at old movies. Look at old TV shows, even from the 60s and 50s. People used to dress with suits on. They wouldn't be caught dead going out with something like this. They consider this underwear. They used to go out and have suits on because they cared. Now listen very carefully. They cared what people thought of them. Okay? They cared what other people thought of them. Now, today you have people that go out in t-shirts or their pants hanging halfway off their butt, or pocket tees, because they don't give a crap what anyone thinks of them. Now, when a human being has that attitude, that's going to cause them to very slowly but surely lose respect for their fellow man. And that's exactly is what happened today. And as a result, people, they have absolutely no remorse for another human being, because they've lost. They don't even realize this. They don't even realize it. They've lost respect for their fellow man. And this has nothing to do with clothes, guys. This is just, these are telltale signs. Okay? It isn't clothes. It isn't the way people dress is what caused this. It's a combination of a lot of stuff. You know, one of them is everything's so expensive, so people they're running around more. They have to basically step on anybody they can in order to make a buck. It's a combination of a lot of stuff. And it's like you see everyone holding their smartphone. I've even seen people having sex. You know, I used to go in adult cam rooms and adult video rooms. These people would be having sex while holding their goddamn smartphone. They can't put it. You people can't put your damn smartphone down for not 5 minutes. For not 5 minutes, you can put your smartphone down. You see these people walk with it like they're talking like they don't want to miss a big business deal coming in. Meanwhile, they ain't got nothing. Meanwhile, they broke. They ain't got nothing. You know, the reason why they have their faces stuck in their iPhones is because they're socially disconnected and they basically ain't got no life. Most of them. Some of them do, most of them don't. Okay, now you want to see what my phone looks like? Let me show you my cell phone. This is my cell phone. Okay? This does the same thing that an expensive iPhone or Samsung does. And this is a track phone. Okay, this is a track phone, flip phone. Cost me $24 every 3 months. I ain't in debt on a $1,700 phone like most you are, paying $200-300 a month. This is $24.95 every 3 months. Okay, I call police on this. I call home on it. I can text on it. And I can also go on the internet on it as well. But that's what's happened today, guys. Okay. You know, it's like when I have the motorcycle up for sale again. This dude, probably some punk from the Bronx. This is actually 4 hours after I put the ad up. Okay, he's the first one to ask me, 4 hours. 4 hours after I put the ad up, is the motorcycle available? I sent them back a message, YS. Okay, a couple hours later, let me understand this correctly. You'll only release the motorcycle after the full amount of money has cleared if I pay you by check. I decided not to answer him back because he's a joker. Okay, you know what they have is they have their iPhone. This is all done through their iPhone or Samsung smartphone, through their $1,500 smartphone. What he wants basically do is he wants to be able to use that to argue with somebody because he ain't got no life. He ain't got nothing else to do. He thinks everyone's as stupid as his mother, like his mother and father are. And people ain't dumb like that. A lot of people that know what you're up to. And basically, I know the cat's a joker. What he wants me to do is say yes. I will release the motorcycle. I've paid my personal check. It has to, full amount has to clear. And then he'll message me back. What are the pros and cons of the motorcycle? I'll answer him back. Then he'll say, what is the history of the motorcycle? And this will go on and 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 on for maybe 30-40 days. Okay. And then after he strings me along and strings me along and strings along, oh, you know what? I think you're asking too much for it. I'm not interested. These people, man, they have no life whatsoever. Okay. I feel sorry for the kids growing up today, because they have to live in this world that their mothers and fathers created. Their mothers and fathers created an extremely violent nation. I'm not going to say the world, in America. Their mothers and fathers have created an extremely violent nation called America. And guys, I'll tell you what, don't lose sleep waiting for it to change. They ain't gonna change, man, for a long time. This generation, and maybe the next generation, has to die off in order for it to change. Because that's just the way it goes. That's just the way it works. So you're looking at 60, 70, maybe 80, 90 years for people to start getting nice again. Now, yeah, you guys, I do cook, guys. I do cook. Look at the inside of the breaded chicken. Now look at that. Look at that. I had 3 dishes. What I did is I only bought like $9 worth of chicken. There had been maybe 10 breasts in that. What you do is you cut them real thin. And I literally got this huge pile of chicken breast. And then you dip them in egg, flour, and then dip them in egg again. Then you dip them in the breading, and then you put them in a frying pan. 8 minutes per side, you flip them, and you do the other side for 8 minutes. And they're mouth-watering. They're fantastic. Let me show you my Magpul magazine I got for the BFT 47. Man, I still got to make the door for that. Guys, when you're on a budget, man, you have to do a little each paycheck. So, okay, first let me show you what I did to the rifle. See the rear sight? I painted 2 white notches on it. It's a little easier to line the sights up with the 2 little white notches on it. I might get a Picatinny rail here. There's, the suckers are expensive too, man. They're not cheap at all. They're like $179. But I gotta shop around, so there's a Picatinny rail dust cover. Because what I'm thinking of doing is I'm thinking of putting the laser on top here, because my eyes aren't that good, you know, and in order for me to shoot this I have to wear my glasses, which, you know, at the shooting range you have to wear safety glasses anyway. So if I put a laser on it, I don't even have to aim it, I could just hold it like this. So let me show you guys my magazine I got. I'm still waiting on my ammo. It's supposed to be in today. So this is a Magpul. Okay, top, bottom. This is thinner than the US Palms. This is 1 inch wide, where the US Palms is 1 3/16 wide. I like the Magpul better because that's the latch that goes on the inside of the magazine. Now look at the US Palm one. Oh, wait a minute. Got the wrong side. Okay, that's that little latch there. You know, when you put it in the it goes in like that. Look at that nice little step there. And this is the US Palms one. See, that's why I like the Magpul better. Now, when I put the US Palms in the gun, there is very slight movement of the magazine. Now the Magpul, plus the Magpul is rounder there, it feels better on the hand. Plus since it's thinner, it's a little easier to grab. This has absolutely no movement whatsoever. And they're both polymer or plastic, whatever they are. Plastic, polymer, it's the same thing. But I like the Magpul better. My goal is to have 4 of these, okay? I like to have 4 of them. You know, guys, it's the reason why I know a lot of you are against assault rifles because of all the mass killings. I'm not going to go into that. But the reason why I have an assault rifle is to protect my home, to defend my home and my safety, my wife's safety, and to protect what we own. Now, I would suggest every one of you to read up on your state's self-defense laws. I know what mine is in the state of Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania has what's called the Castle Doctrine. Okay? That basically means if a individual busts into your house, if they break into your home and they are threatening your life or your family's life, you have the right to use deadly force. Okay, it doesn't mean if someone comes into your house, if someone breaks into your house without your permission, and they are threatening your life or your family's life, you have the right to use deadly force in the state of Pennsylvania. So read up on your state's self-defense laws. Now, what gun would I go to first? I'd probably go to my shotguns. That's what I would go to. You know, because I have the laser sights on the shotguns. I think I have 4-aught buckshot. You know, I would probably go to the Maverick or the Savage Security, whichever one I'd grab first. I wouldn't go to this. I would only go to this if there's 50 or 100 people trying to come into my house, trying to loot my house, and that's when we'll get this boy here out. We'll get our bread out. You know, we'll have 4 loaded magazines, 30 rounds apiece, and plus we'll have my Beretta with 2 magazines, 17 rounds per piece, and we'll defend our house. So, yeah, the motorcycle's up for sale, guys, because I've decided, man, that I don't have the time for it. It's not even a money issue. The thing's just sitting and sitting and sitting. It's just a waste for it to sit in my garage. You know, and I have basically almost no time to ride it. Ride it every once in a while around here a little bit. You know, and the roads around here are so bad. They're horrible roads here. The roads here are like third world roads. So that's why I decided to put up for sale. I doubt it's going to sell. I doubt it, because these people around here, man, they're a bunch of broke ass bitches around here. They ain't got no money around here, man. They're all broke ass punks around here. They think they know everything, and they don't know. They think everyone's as stupid as their mother and father is, and they're all a bunch of broke ass punks. I want to say it one more time because I like how it sounds. You know, they ain't got no money here, but they have money. They have money to pay for their smartphone. The $200-300 a month they're paying on that. But they ain't got money to do nothing. And money to buy marijuana, but they ain't got money to buy nothing else. So, hope I didn't offend anybody. And if I did, you need to not be offended unless you're one of these broke ass punks with a stupid mother and father.